What is up? It is Big Char Trades back with another YouTube video, and in this video I am going to be recapping my trade from today where we caught around 69 points trading a short. So we made around $1,300 across 9 accounts, one of them being my live account. So with that being said, here are my executions, and yeah, let's get right into it. So coming into the market, I was bearish. I was bearish because we were respecting these 4-hour bearish for value gaps here, and we were making them on this displacement to the downside. Now dropping down to the hourly, we had this big hourly bearish gap as well. We also had SMT inside of it right here. ES, I believe, made a lower high where the NASDAQ made equal highs. Yeah, right here, as you can see, ES made lower highs, the NASDAQ made equal highs. So that gave me some conviction in shorts. And my draw on liquidity for today was this unfilled 15-minute, here, wait, let me go to the 15-minute time frame, was this unfilled 15-minute gap right here that hasn't been hit yet, and then also this unfilled 4-hour gap all the way down here when we get to that point. So on the 15-minute, coming in, we did not sweep London highs. We did not sweep Asia highs as well. And we displaced through both London lows and Asia lows, telling me that London highs and Asia highs were going to be left alone. We did have 8:30 a.m. news as well. And before market open, we had actually swept both, or we had actually only swept the lows. Let me find it and mark it out for you guys. Yeah, so we had only swept the lows. And we had not swept the highs. Market open, ran into those highs, and I was looking at this 15-minute bearish gap above the data highs for an entry short. That being said, I dropped down to the 30-second time frame, and since we swept data highs, since we traded into this 15-minute gap, and since we also have SMT, I'm perfectly fine with taking a 30-second inversion since all of this is aligned. And I actually entered on this little inversion right here. That was my entry to go short. As you can see right here, I entered at that arrow right there. And my final TP were these lows that we made after the market opened. Let me find them. Let me go to the 1 minute right here. Yeah, my final TP were these lows right here, making this trade a nice 3.28R. 69 points collected. And with that being said, I'm happy to see some nice price action in August coming back. I know the beginning of this month was a little bit dodgy, but way better now, and I'm happy for that. If you feel like saying anything in the comments, leave me a comment below. I answer all my all the questions in my comments. If you have anything to say, maybe we took the same trade, maybe not. A lot of people were talking about, oh, isn't this gambling because there was news? The way that news works is news is a volatility injection in the market. It doesn't change the course of where price is going. Price is already going to go to where it's going to go. News just makes that price go there faster. So that was why I was very confident in this trade. And everything was super aligned with the inversion, with the 50-minute gap, with the SMT, and with the bearish higher time frame order flow. So with that being said, this was a banger trade. Happy Thursday. This is a very short recap just because very simple textbook setup here. That being said, have a great rest of your day. Leave me a comment if you have anything to say. Subscribe if you're new, and peace out.